Hi everyone, this is Aizun and Danian from My Cigar Blog. It's a Sunday afternoon. I've just had lunch, a great grilled steak and macaroni and cheese lunch, which I cooked myself. You'll see pictures of that meal because I'm really proud of it on my blog. But today we're here to review a cigar which I received about a week and a half ago from the people of Cigars, and it's one of their custom rolled Cuban cigars. Um, the other one which I received and I've already reviewed is the Czar cigar, and that's a double figurado and decent smoke. A bit tight on the draw, but otherwise pretty good. Um, Today I'm smoking the other sample that was sent to me. I bought 2 sample packs of 3 sticks each, and the other one is called the Tampa. Now there's an interesting story behind this cigar. It's as you can see, it's quite long, and it's got a ring gauge of about 42, 42 maybe. Nah, it's 42. All right, it's about 6.5 inches long, ring gauge of 42. So it's like a Lonsdale with a little bit extra, and of course a shaggy foot gives it a little bit of character. Now the Tampa was named the Tampa because of, in honor of one of the moderators of the very popular Friends of Habanos forums who had passed away last year, I believe, and his nickname was Tampa. So they named this particular cigar in honor of him because he did like the longer and slimmer cigars, slimmer ring gauges and longer vitolas. So they named it the Tampa after him, and I'm really looking to smoking it. Let's have a look. It's got the first thing I noticed about it's got a very distinct sweetness, which is just like the Czars, the double figurado I reviewed earlier, a few days ago. That tobacco sweetness is and a bit more muted at the shaggy foot, to be expected, because we're basically smelling the fill and the binder here. Yeah, a very muted chili sweetness. You know, it's like as I mentioned in the previous review, it's like picking up a handful of chilies and then rubbing your hand around in them, dropping them, and then smelling your hand afterwards. That's what it smells like. It's like this little is this chili sweetness which is all along the wrapper. And if you can take a look at the wrapper really close, I'll post up pictures of it later. It's a really fantastic wrapper. It's not as oily as the Czars, but it certainly is very healthy. You can see small specks of plume already forming, and it's really smooth, and it's got a real nice rustic feel to it. Yeah, it's got a bit of oil as well. I can feel it in the fingertips right now. Alright, I'm gonna light this cigar up and see how it goes. So you guys hang on. The review of the Tampa is coming right up. Just a note about the construction of the cigar. As you can see, it's perfect. A little bit of give, no hard spots anywhere that I can feel. It's very well constructed. I've cut the top off, the cap off. Draws nice. Just a little bit of resistance, not as tight as the Czar was, but enough resistance to make it interesting. Let's light it up. Some muted bitterness in there. A draw. Not as sweet as the Czar was, surprisingly enough. Could be the blend. Alright, a lot of people have asked me, how do you light the shaggy foot? And the answer to that question is, just like any other cigar, just zap it up and see how it, ooh, look at that. Just like any other cigar. Just light it. Woo. Oh, look at that smoke volume, ladies and gentlemen. Enough smoke here to fill a gas chamber and suffocate me. Ooh, really nice. Very strong beans and coffee. Leather. Thick. Very thick flavors. It's not a thin cigar as far as the flavors go, guys. This one is laying it down thick. It's like taking a spoonful of Marmite and just swishing it on my tongue and saying, "Here I am, come and take me." Very coffee, very beany, very leathery. They take a little bit of earthiness in it as well, and the aroma is real nice. It's a very rustic, uh, backyard, just after it rained type of aroma. Hmm. Yep, very rustic, very nice. A little bit of mint, a little bit, not as much as the Tsar presented. As far as the buttery mint was concerned, it's definitely a very different blend from the Tsar, guys. They may be made for the same guy, um, the cigar Tsar cigars, but they definitely do not taste the same. Wow, nice. I'm gonna enjoy myself for the next, say, third or so. Probably will be about half an hour, 20 minutes. Now I'll get back to you with my further impressions, guys. Hang on, I'm really gonna enjoy this. Just a quick update into the first third of the cigar. It's wow, it's a really meaty cigar, guys. The flavors are very, very strong. Not to say it's a strong cigar, it's not giving me much of a buzz. It's pretty medium, but the flavors, they're very, very pronounced. I mean, you can see me swallowing it. That's, a cigar that has a lot of flavor mix, in your mouth. It stimulates a lot of production of saliva, and and I know that this cigar has got those flavors. It's bursting with flavors because the saliva production has been non-stop, and I've been, see, I'm doing it again. Wow. Very thick, very leathery, very earthy smoke. It's a very I am Cuba, this is what my soil tastes like cigar. Right? This is what Cuban tobacco is. And that's what it tastes like. It doesn't try to do anything fancy, not like Cohiba or Trinidad, which has got those fancy smanchy, super complex flavors. This one's pretty much in your face. It's quite balanced though, and I detect a little bit of roast nutmeg and some coffee sweetness back there, but it's not bitter. It's not very sweet. It's just very leathery and earthy and beany, and the aroma is very much like hay. It's a really interesting cigar. It's really flavorful, and I'm gonna enjoy myself right down to the last third before I get back to you guys. Stand by. Alright, I'm into the final third of the cigar, and as you can see, the burn is holding up pretty well. A lot of minty spice coming in right now. It's pinpricks on the lips and the tongue. It's all happening right now. It's a great evolution as far as the cigar is concerned. It started out earthy, leathery, very rustic flavors, very down to earth flavors, and now it's really getting exciting. I love that about cigars. Cigars that rate very highly do that. They change, they take their time, and then bam, they unleash something upon you which is completely left field and very unexpected. And this cigar is definitely doing that. So as far as complexity comes into play, it's gaining top marks for me. I would go as far to say that this is a great cigar. And Rob, if you're watching this, whatever you did with this, keep on doing it. The only downside I can think of is that The Tampas are available in very limited quantity. So I do believe that they are given priority to members of the Friends of Habanos Forum. So if you're a member there and you see Lisa or Rob advertising these, don't hesitate. Go for it, guys. Go for it. It's a completely different experience as compared to what we can get from regular productions. Even limited editions or regionals, they're great and all, and they're different, but they're not different like this. A fresh rolled cigar of this quality, guys, it really is something that every cigar aficionado needs to try, needs to have at least experience, because it completes you as a cigar smoker and your journey in looking for that perfect cigar, which is something that I'm looking for. It's not the perfect cigar, but it's good. It's good. It's the type of cigar that makes you sit back, relax. It takes away all the aches and pains of the day. It just makes you wonder, where have you been all my life? That's what this cigar does. It's great. Smoke volume, aroma, construction. Flavor. Oh, this cigar has it all. Complexity, evolution. It's the whole journey, guys. If this was woman, this would be the girlfriend experience as far as cigars go, guys. Top class girlfriend experience from the cigar. Don't miss it. Try to get your hands on it if you can. They are quite dear. I think they're like 20 US dollars per stick, which is okay, guys. It's okay for a cigar that is this good. Alright, to all my friends and friends of Habanos, especially to Rob, well done. This cigar is great. Tampa, God bless his soul. If he was here and he could smoke these, he probably is smoking this right up there in heaven. It is a cigar worthy of the pearly gates. Alright, guys, take care. Have a great weekend, whatever's left of it. Smoke well, long ashes. This is Izudin Danian from My Cigar Blog, signing off. Salute to the Tampa. Excellent.